So, welcome to the stream. I had not taken a look at any of that yet, but it looks good. It looks good. We're still the mustachioed Eclipse. But I think he painted the entire underside of the plane purple like he did on the Challenger. So I think that may becoming a signature for us. All right, let's get some power on. Let's get the ground power unit out. Let's go ahead and get the doors closed up. I've already filed the flight plan with Pilot Edge, so we're online and all of that fun stuff. Oh yeah, and hey, while we're at it, we're at Aspen. So we're starting off at Aspen, and we are going to fly to Flagstaff. With the mustache, I think we should name the plane Jacques. So our plane is French. Seems like a French mustache. I love it. I love it. Our plane is now named Jacques. Jacques Falcon. That's funny. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so let's get the beacon on because we're going to be starting some things at some point here. Oui, oui. Exactly. Où est la VC? Alright, so I'm just being silly now. I'm just being silly now. So we are going to talk to Aspen here very shortly. And so clearance delivery is going to be on 123.75. Just going to look at the old charts here. Oh, wonderful. That's not how the charts are supposed to look. That's not it at all. That looks like an error. So let me get rid of that. And we'll see if we can't fix our charts, because that's a pain in the butt. Alright, so bringing all the important things back on top so that I can see chat and all of that again. Awesome. Sounds like we've got a plan. Everything's loading up good. So 123.75. There we are. 123.75. We'll go ahead and enter that one in there. And once we're done with that, we'll have ground on 121.9er. And so that will be ground. We filed a route today out of Aspen of the Pickens 4 to Grand Junction, Victor 391, and then onward. So let's get our, we're going to Flagstaff. And we're going after some more of that wonderful poutine. So we'll say goodbye to Aspen and head on over to for some Flagstaff poutine. All of that's connected. Everything's looking good. We've got bus power and amps. We are connected to the network. Hey, Steve. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Let's unmute Pilot Edge over here in my little control panel so that we can hear him when we talk to him. And let's see if we can't get a clearance to Flagstaff. Aspen clearance, November 143, Victor Tango. Good evening, IFR to Flagstaff. And now the waiting begins. The waiting is good. Poutine. There you go. If and when I ever make partner, which is not going to be anytime soon, but if and when I ever make partner, I will most definitely have a Poutine emote. I'm just saying. Tell 100 of your closest friends. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think that they heard me. So, that's because I've got the wrong mic selected. Let's try that right there.
American 1242, San Francisco clearance clear to the Phoenix
There
Airport.
he is.
Stick 3 departure intel transition that is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000, squawk 4142.
Steve, are you not familiar with the wonderful delicacy that is poutine?
American 1242, clear to Phoenix via the Stick 3 departure until transition, then is filed. Climb and maintain via the SID, squawk 4142, American 1242.
I suspect that Valdosta will have some onion poutine or something like that.
Climb via the SID,
You guys put onion in everything. Not that that's a bad thing.
1242, read back correct.
But it sounds like a good time. Aspen clearance, November 143 Victor Tango. Good evening, IFR to Flagstaff.
November 143 Victor Tango, Aspen clearance clear to the Flagstaff Airport. Bitkin 4 departure, Grand Junction transition that is filed. Climb via the SID, squawk 4472.
Clear to Flagstaff, Bickens 4, Grand Junction, climb via SID, squawk 4472, November 143 Victor Tango.
November 3 Victor Tango, read back correct.
All right, there we go. Got our thing. And by the way, hey Jameson, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you.
Alaska 1809, San Francisco, Tower runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1 left, Alaska 1809.
So, what is this crazy scribble? So this is my handwriting, Pathfinder. So, what I did was I wrote Pickens 4. This is hand scratch. So I already knew the route. I don't need to write the whole word, Pickens 4. I just wrote P4 because I knew that's what I was getting. JNC is the VOR for Grand Junction. My climbing instruction was climb via SID, so I just wrote an S. And then I wrote 4472, which is my squawk code, and my top altitude that I requested is 36,000 feet. And we're going to Flagstaff. And this is the moniker craft. Cleared route altitude frequency transponder. There's supposed to be a frequency, and the other frequency is going to be on the SID. I think I may be having a stroke. It's entirely possible. Steve, we are. Yeah, we got to get you into the Poutine fan club here, Steve. Yeah, we'll sort that out. So the basics of poutine. It's very, very simple. Really, really good French fries. Broken up cheddar cheese curds. And a really hot brown gravy. And then you can add all kinds of other stuff to it. But we are doing the Poutine Challenge, so we're going to go over some poutine.
Alaska 1809.
But let's get a flight plan in and all of that fun stuff first. So 4472, and we'll hit that and turn that all on.
Alaska 1809, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
So, the reason it needs to be really good bacon-flavored toothpaste. Oh, I don't know. You're not supposed to swallow toothpaste. I don't know if I would be able to resist bacon-flavored toothpaste. That's the thing. So the reason the fries need to be good is if your fries aren't on point, the fries get really, really soggy. So you got to have a really good French fry. All right, so here's my route, just so that we have that. I'm going to load the airway. This is Victor 391, and we're going to get off at DVC, Dove Creek. Once we get to Dove Creek, we're going to add the waypoint COCAN, and we're not going to try to pronounce that because I may say it wrong. ZA, last one, ZAMAB, and then to our final destination, we'll add a waypoint to KFLG, which is Flagstaff. No spitting toothpaste, great for camping. There you go. I like bacon, but no way. Kurtz is not on board with the bacon toothpaste. So load and arrival, and we're going to be doing an RNAV arrival into. They're landing actually 3, which is a little bit interesting. So we may do an RNAV arrival into 2-1. Let's see what I planned. Oh, well, that's interesting. That was working just fine a minute ago. So I may have to bring up my charts again, because that's fun. I'm researching all my friends to find the best poutine in Vegas. Well, Pathfinder, we put together the Poutine Challenge. The Poutine Challenge is a real thing. Let's see. Let's see if I can bring this up. Oh, there's that typical ding. All right. So here you go, Pathfinder. Oops, that is not at all what I wanted.
San Francisco ground, American 1242.
So there you go. There's our Poutine Challenge.
Out of Delta Terminal, request pushback onto
right.
Alpha.
So yeah,
American
it's
1242
a thing,
ground,
man.
turning transponder on.
All right, so I've got to log into Navigraph here, so give me just
American
a second.
1242, thanks. Push on Alpha's approved.
Push on the Alpha approved, American 1242.
Alaska 1809, contact Oakland Center 132.95.
I have no idea why Navigraph would have all of a sudden stopped working. I had it all up before we even started the stream. But I shall log into you again and reopen and ASE to Flagstaff.
Alaska 1809, Oakland Center, climb maintain level 380.
There we go. Charts are back. Perhaps we should submit it to Keith for an official PE challenge. I'm not actually sure how that works, so yeah, we'll submit it somewhere at some point. Just trying to get it out there, so to speak. So yeah, we're going to plan for RNAV for 2-1, and we may just circle to land. And yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of that. So if they're still landing 3, make Marcus submit it, make Marcus submit it. So we may turn around and land on 2-1 or circle to land onto 3. So should be a good time. But yeah. All right, so there's our flight plan. Our flight plan is done. It looks good. And let's go ahead and load our departure. Our departure is going to be from runway 33. And it's the Pickens 4 to there. So there's all of the fun stuff. Perfect. We got what we needed. That's all good, my friend. That's all good. All right, so we've got fuel. Air sources going to normal. Generators are off. Let's disconnect this guy here, and let's start the right engine. I don't know how the challenges got submitted and all of that fun stuff. Like, I don't have any idea.
November 652 Papa Tango, Fresno approach. Maintain VFR, Fresno altimeter 3013. You can expect runway 29 left.
Bringing up the next number 1 engine on the left side. Flaps for takeoff. All of this stuff looks good. We're going to be 150 knots in the climb. And let's look at the departure. Alright, so Pickens 4 departure. We take off at 8,320 feet. We take a right-hand turn. We climb above 16,000 at Gleno. And we then continue on to the top altitude. The top altitude for this SID anybody see a top altitude on this chart? Anybody? I do not see a top altitude here anywhere. Too small. Oh. Sorry. There you go. Make it bigger. So, no top altitude there. We're going to Grand Junction. No top altitude there. So let's jump over here to the FAA chart and look at the Pickens 4 on the FAA chart and see if we can do it. Yeah, there's 13,000 on the leg. That's the MEA. We're already going to be above that because we're going to be above that at Gleno.
San Francisco ground, American 1242, ready to taxi.
Yeah, that is the MEA.
One left, taxi via Alpha Mike.
One left via Alpha Mike, American 1242.
Yep, but unfortunately it's just above. So I'm going to check with Aspen clearance just to make sure. Aspen clearance, November 143 Victor Tango. Question, we have a second.
Go ahead.
Yeah, in our clearance readback, we have a climb via SID, but we don't see a top altitude on the Pickens 4.
Stand by.
Ah, that got him. That got him. So I'm just getting ready to write here. Again, so he can tell me what my top altitude.
143 Victor Tango, climb via SID, except maintain 16,000.
Climb via SID except maintain 16,000. True Victor Tango, thanks.
Number 3 Victor Tango, reback correct.
So I got, yeah, that's the quiet, the cue sounds of the ATC furiously flipping through the charts. You did in fact guess 16,000. But that he should have given me a climb via instruction. So that's okay. I mean, everybody makes a mistake every now and then. We have whiskey. It's whiskey at Aspen-Pitkin County. 210 at 5 knots, visibility 10, 2,000 scattered, ceiling 2,600 broken. So we got some low clouds, 2,600 feet. Temperature 6, dew point 3, so very humid. 3020 is our altimeter, so we'll go ahead and get that set. 3020. If you have whiskey, you better share. Absolutely. Crack open the bottle.
Colorado Springs clearance Diamond 412 Quebec Lima, Diamond 62 requesting flight following to Aspen Regional Airport with Oscar at 16,500.
Okay. So Boet is our first waypoint. So that's good.
Quebec Lima Springs clearance, departure frequency 124.0, squawk 2533.
Nope. Adney is our first waypoint, so that's good. So we'll take off and start climbing.
Departure frequency
Party time, I have whiskey.
4.0, squawk 2533, Diamond 412 Quebec Lima.
Number 2 Quebec Lima, reback.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know about regional, but it's Aspen-Pitkin County, technically. Alright, so Aspen Ground, November 143 Victor Tango at the General Aviation parking, ready for taxi with whiskey.
November 143 Victor Tango, Aspen Ground, runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
33 via Alpha, November 143 Victor Tango. Alright, let's get our generators on. And taxi lights coming on.
San Francisco Tower, American 1242, runway 1 left at Mike, ready for takeoff.
American 1242, San Francisco Tower, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff.
1 left, clear for takeoff, American 1242.
Alright, looking to the left. Looks clear other than the crazy fuel trucks. They should stop and wait for me. We'll see what happens.
Colorado Springs Ground, Diamond 412 Quebec Lima, ready for taxi. We're at General Aviation off of Alpha.
Alright, folks. So we're going to have an interesting crosswind here tonight.
Quebec Lima, Springs Ground. Runway 35 left, taxi via Alpha.
So I'm holding my stick to forward and right because we've got a right rear cornering crosswind
Runway
here.
35 left.
It's not a lot of crosswind, but
412 Quebec Lima.
I've got the yokes turned to the right and forward. This is some of the most the best looking scenery in the whole Pilot Edge area. I love flying into and out of Aspen.
Number 652 Papa Tango, report to Fresno Airport in sight.
So we are below an outside air temperature of 10 degrees, so we are going to turn on some ice protection on the way out of here. Yep, that's why I'm pushing forward. Ooh. Getting a little quick. Oh, did I have my ailerons turned to the wrong direction? Is that what did I say that did I do that wrong, Kurtz? Again, I haven't really gotten to that part of my training yet, but I'm trying to learn.
American 1242, contact departure with flight.
Going to departure, American 1242.
Yeah. Climb into, dive away. That's how I remember it as well. All right, so let's get tower. I don't know why I don't have tower programmed in already, but 1855 or 1885, I should say.
American 1242,
And
knockout
then
departure, radar contact, climb and maintain.
let's go ahead and get
Level
rid of
190.
these. Oops. Let's get rid of those, and we'll go to Aspen departure is on 123.8, so we'll get that programmed in up here. 123.8. Perfect. Hey, Greg. Nice to see you. Welcome. Aspen Tower, November 143 Victor Tango, holding short runway 33, ready for departure.
November 143 Victor Tango, Aspen Tower, 933, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 3 Victor Tango. Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Conceptually, I understand that. I think I need to look at a few other things, but yeah, no, that's good point. I may have done that entirely wrong. Twitch is starting early tonight. Oh no, did it drop? Oh, that would suck. So I'm trying a new ingest server, and apparently this one isn't much better. But we're on the roll. $80 knots. Positive rate, gear up. Woo. And up we go. Got our speed, flaps coming up. And we are on the departure. On our way to Boet. See ya, Aspen. Thanks so much for the poutine. Oh, the wonderful braised duck poutine in Aspen. And we're on our way to Linz. We're looking for 16,000 feet. by the time we get to Gleno. Hey, Flight Logic, nice to see ya.
Colorado Springs Tower, Diamond 412, Quebec Lima, holding short of runway 35 left for flight following to Aspen.
Number 412 Quebec Lima, Colorado Springs Tower, fly runway heading runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 35 left, cleared for takeoff, Diamond 412 Quebec Lima.
And I'm just wondering if we're going to get switched to departure here or not.
American 1242, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Aspen Tower, 3 Victor Tango, you want us over to departure?
Yeah, just about to give you there. Contact Aspen departure.
Over to departure, thanks, 3 Victor Tango. I'm being pushy tonight. I'm almost all the way to Linz and coming up on my 16,000. Aspen departure, November 143 Victor Tango, 12,000, climbing via the Pickens 4 to 16.
Number 143 Victor Tango, Aspen departure, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 210.
Climb to flight level 210, 3 Victor Tango.
American 1242 Oakland Center, climb maintain, flight level 390.
Yeah, no departure for you. Yeah, I'm going to get above the clouds.
FedEx 1841, contact Oakland Center,
Twitch delay sucks. We'll get up above the clouds here and we'll get a good look at it. In fact, actually, we probably could get a look at it now. Alright, so here we go.
412 Quebec Lima, radar contact, say altitude.
Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That is pretty.
2 Quebec Lima, thanks, contact Springs departure.
Nice job, Marcus.
FedEx 1841 Oakland Center, roger.
Should we tell Marcus that he missed the wheel caps? The hubcaps on the wheel? That looks really good. Look at all of that. That looks awesome.
Number 412 Quebec Lima, Springs departure, maintain VFR.
It also works as camouflage.
American 343, Boise clearance, go to the Billings Airport, Boise 3 departure, radar vectors math, then as filed. Maintain 16,000, squawk 5304, and departure frequency, I'll have for you in a second.
I wonder if the radar scan's a bit slower than we hoped. We might be able to get some direct shortcuts and nobody will notice. I don't think it'll be that slow. I've got a pretty direct flight plan. Once I get out of here over to Grand Junction, it's a left turn and off we go. This livery was painted by Marcus MMC, Flight Logic. So he just redid the whole bottom of the plane, and this plane is known officially as Jacques because this is our plane that has the long French mustaches, according to Christine. It's the mustachioed Eclipse. So we should get a left-hand turn here pretty close. Yes, left-hand turn. Should be coming right up here very shortly. There it is. Hey, Sim Caesar, good evening. Nice to see you. There's the left-hand turn. Nice little look at the bottom of the plane. You can't say that it doesn't look like a French guy's pencil mustache. No, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You're 100% right. I noticed him the last time too. Jeez. No love. No love. Alright, so we are through. So we'll set 2992 because we're through 18,000 feet.
Number 652 Papa Tango, thanks, enter a left base runway 29 left, and report turning final.
And we're looking for Denver Center here shortly.
Number 2 Quebec Lima, contact Denver Center 11857.
Oh, looks like we already got it there.
Number 143 Victor Tango, contact Denver Center 12702.
12702 through Victor Tango. Well, that's too bad.
Alaska 1809, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
Denver Center, November 143 Victor Tango, flight level 200 for 210.
Number 143 Victor Tango, Denver Center, climb maintain flight level 360.
I'm maintaining flight level 360 through Victor Tango.
Number 412 Quebec Lima, Denver Center, maintain VFR.
Poutine airplane mustaches and complimentary baguettes. No, nothing more French. I love it. French food has had a major influence on my life. I know the French Canadians will claim poutine. I don't know if the actual French would claim poutine or not, to be completely honest. Some nice flashing cloud looks out there as we get up and out. Yeah. Fist bump right back at you. With the underneath snail. My kid taught me that one. You do the fist bump and instead you duck 2 fingers underneath and you get snail. Yep. Old school. Oh, wing view. Not much to see outside right now. We're just climbing. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing really well. I am obviously on approach into the weekend, so that's nice. It's Thursday. Good thing we have all of the ortho under the clouds. Yep. It's funny, Sim Caesar. I actually did one on the way out of Aspen. But here you go, buddy. Here you go. One right for you. There you go. It's mainly because I'm a terrible streamer, Sim Caesar. And I forget. But I try to do them when we're on departure. So once I've gotten the
So good.
Thank you, Sim Caesar. I appreciate those bits. I really do.
Remember, 2 Papa Tango, contact Fresno Tower.
So the I try to do them when we're taking off out of an airport, just after I get a departure clearance. Yeah, so once we get handed over to departure, the only time I don't do them is if I'm
2 Papa Tango, Fresno Tower, runway 29 left, clear to land.
if I'm hand flying. If I'm hand flying, then that can be painful. The flyby view is the best thing in X-Plane. Well, I'm happy to accommodate. All the way off into the distance. I like the tower view. I think the tower view is kind of cool, personally.
American 343, Boise ground, runway 28 right, taxi Alpha.
So 2-5, we're still climbing, getting good climb performance. Everything's in the green.
November 3 Victor Tango, cleared direct Zanab.
Cleared direct to Zenab, 3 Victor Tango.
Smooth.
Sim Caesar, thank you very much. All right, I guess we're getting a bit of a shortcut all the way to Zenab. Thank you, Jameson. That is a shortcut like nobody's business. So we just got a 300 nautical mile shortcut right there, or a shortcut that is 300 nautical miles away. Forget all of that wonderful flight planning that I did. Off we go. Thank you again for the bit, Sim Caesar. Smooth. Yeah, it's a smooth day. We're doing well. Everything is good. I'm still waiting to hear back. Still waiting to hear back on my seatbelt extension so that I can actually go flying. So I don't have a lot of news to report yet on the whole PPL thing. I am studying like crazy, but it's a you just wanted the total to be. You know, it's kind of funny. You always donate 25 bits. How did it get to a 9? How did it get to be 769? So I'm reading stuff off of the FAA website. Just reading things. And I am using Fly 8 Mike Alpha has a free PPL ground school that you can sign up for, and I'm using that as well. So if you go to fly8mikealpha.com, he's a CFI out of Sarasota, Florida.
2 Papa Tango, taxi straight ahead, Bravo 8, and left or right on Alpha into the ramp.
Kurtz, did I study my radio communication cheat sheet? I at least opened it. Does that count? Hey, Bag of Bones, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream.
American 343, Boise Tower, runway 28 to right, clear for takeoff.
Thank you very much for the raid, Bag of Bones. Thank you very much. Welcome everybody from Bag of Bones stream. I am Jay Falcon. We just got a
1841, descend
direct to for the next 300 nautical miles. So straight to our final approach fix, or I should say, our initial approach fix into Flagstaff. You just had your first fail on the Pilot Edge ratings. Which one was it? And how can we help, Bag of Bones? What happened and how can we help? Vega Dog, nice to see you. Very rough stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, you know what? Failures happen and they're an opportunity to learn and get better. The I-8. Got to get the first one out of the way. Vega Dog, are you going to be doing the cat ratings? You starting the cat ratings, or okay? So the I-8. So let's take a look at the I-8. Because Bag of Bones, I have done. Oh heavens no. Okay. The vector non-precision approach. Okay, so non-towered IFR departure is the new thing that you're learning there. That sounds like a technical difficulty with the. Are you using P3D?
United 576 Phoenix clearance. Clear to the San Luis Obispo Airport. Buckeye 4 departure. Palm Springs transition. None as filed. Maintain 8000. Squawk 4737.
Thanks, Vega Dog. Appreciate that host, buddy. Thank you very much. No, using X-Plane. Okay. So the X-Plane client's pretty stable. Doesn't tend to crash
American
very
343,
often.
contact departure. United 576, read back correct.
So did you fail due to the connection with the server and the comms
American
issues, or
343,
what did they actually
big
fail
sky
you for?
Departure radar contact. Cleared direct. Nats.
Just in general having trouble with communication? I think the fail was on the bad departure. Okay. Usually they tell you right away if you're going to fail. You've had problems with PE randomly disappearing and reappearing in X-Plane. Really? Like the whole plug-in disappearing, SimCaesar, or just the audio? Alright, so this is KAVX. So this is the Avalon. And you're doing the standard instrument departure. Usually Vega Dog, they usually tell you pretty quickly after you made a mistake. They don't make you, when I landed, the radar controller wanted to know what I thought. So they didn't fail you until all the way at the end, Bag of Bones?
November 2, Quebec Lima, Wilkerson Pass, altimeter 3031.
I don't, SimCaesar. Believe it or not, I do not remember losing audio. Okay. Well, there's nothing that says you can't go back and do it again. Even if they had passed you could have just gone back and do it again. But give it another shot, man. I wish I could give you something more specific to help with. If you want, on my YouTube channel, which you can see down, a link in the doobly-doo down below, I do have all of the ratings that I streamed way back in the day. And you're welcome to pull up the I-8 and find that one and take a look at it. So, Sim Caesar, I do remember. Oh, that would be a good command. It's down in the panels down below. If you just click on the panels, it will be there. Yes.
American 1242, go ahead.
Vega Dog, I apologize, but the audio commands are sub only. They
There
get
you go. Dude, do what J Falcon says.
American 1242 enable. That's a large
the subscribers to this channel get almost nothing of value, so I have to give them a little something. And audio commands and quotes are the thing that the things that they get. They also get a special category in my Discord.
41 runner.
Didn't know that was an audio command. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate that feedback. I really do. That's great feedback for me. I say, you know, hashtag terrible streamer for a reason. So, I don't know if you guys heard or not. Just a little news. If you have not already heard, please make sure you change your passwords. On Twitter. Twitter had a problem with their passwords and really needed to make sure that they let everybody know. But if you haven't changed your password on Twitter yet, make sure you do that. Yeah, it looks like I gotta make a header for that too.
Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Gotta make a header for that too.
128.72.
So let's see here. Yeah, thankfully you don't use. So here we go. Let's see. What do we want to say about commands? Commands. Subscriber audio.
American 343, Salt Lake Center, clear deck,
Commands.
Birch, climb, maintain, flight level 330.
Of crazy things I have said. There you go. So the news was Twitter asked you to change your password, but thank you very much for gifting that sub to Vega Dog. Vega, welcome very much to the cast, and enjoy the Falcon icon, and you can play any of those audio commands. And if you join our Discord, you will get added to a very special Discord channel or a Discord group in which you get a special color. There's no extras to it, but yeah, if your Discord is linked, there you go. Hey, Marcus MMC, how are you, sir? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream tonight. You missed me trying to finish this climb. I'm gonna drop my airspeed to finish the climb here just a little bit. But we did react to your video. Yes, the plane's name is Jacques. We've established that. That's so pretty. So we're getting a little bit of crosswind and all of that fun stuff as we finish this climb up to 36,000 feet. But we are clear of icing. Let's go ahead and get all that stuff turned off. Jacques. Well, and it's Jacques Because it's the mustachioed eclipse. We noticed that you kept the mustachios, so that's a thing. I got a little bit of light to moderate chop tonight. So we noticed that, but what we really noticed was this. And man, that looks good. That looks good. So there's only two things I noticed, Marcus. Two things I noticed. And take this feedback for what it is. Yeah. So I don't know if you can do this or not, but the wheel cap, the hubcaps really stand out now. I don't know if you can hit those with some purple too or not.
Contact Oakland Center 132.2.
But the other thing I noticed is that the green line goes straight through the November 143 Victor Tango. So I'm nitpicking. I think it's beautiful. I love the purple. But the green line goes straight through the call sign there. So not to be not appreciative, I am very appreciative.
40 on Oakland Center, San Francisco, altimeter 3020.
You like the white hubcaps? They stand out. So I hate giving like little nitpicky stuff to people who have done such amazing things for me. Bag of bones. That may be a little much. That may be a little much.
November 2 Quebec Lima, Leadville altimeter 3024, contact Aspen approach 123.8.
Yes, you pay good money for this. How dare you force me to refresh? It is not me forcing you to refresh, sir. It is not me forcing you to refresh. It is Twitch being twitchy. And I wish I have not dropped a single frame. I have not dropped a single frame. Vega Dog, I am using Comcast, but not the standard. I have a bit of a difference, a different setup. I have a business setup for Comcast. But why would you ask about using Comcast? Because I'm intrigued. If you know something about Comcast and Twitch, by all means, let me know. Just give us some flack. Okay.
1809, descend via the Timbers to arrival.
Yeah, Comcast is, I mean, other than their horrible customer service policies, their actual product is pretty good. Oh, okay. Sim Caesar have some Comcast issues? Goldsy!
Are we on fire yet?
Alaska 1809, it'll be the runway 28 to left transition.
Goldsy, thank you very much for that sub. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for 3 months. And we're not on fire quite yet. We're working on it. I was testing CenturyLink. No, CenturyLink does not go well. Goldsy is amazing. Well, and I say, here's why, Goldsy. I'm coming to SoCal, buddy. So we're flying to Flagstaff right now, and then we're going. I don't think so, Christine. I don't think so. No, we don't yet. There are no quotes for "Are we on fire yet?" But yes, I am headed to Palm Springs in our second leg. Thanks, Christine. Proceeds to drop the shifts for the evening. Oh, come on, Goldsy. It's your opportunity to actually light me on fire. if you decide you want to. So I took off. I took off out of Aspen, flew the Pickens 4, which was fun. I can light you on fire. Yes, but it's more fun when you have to deal with my emergency call. And I don't think Jameson wants to deal with it today, to be honest. Because it was an RNAV departure, Marcus. And we're an RNAV plane. And honestly, I thought...
Scanner 5786, Phoenix ground runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 7 Echo.
They don't. So honestly, I thought Ground Point Niner was on. And I figured if Ground Point Niner was on, he would make me use the RNAV. Well, I didn't know that. and honestly, I just was doing something different because last stream on Tuesday I flew the Lens 8 departure, and so, and I rocked it, man. I hand flew the Lens 8 departure all the way out to intercepting the back course and was flying on the way out to Lens on last Tuesday. I hand flew the whole thing. For fire. There you go. Oh, does he? I know that if there's an RNAV procedure and Ground Point Niner's on and you're RNAV capable, you better be using it. I flew the whole thing on radios. I was pretty proud of myself. Speaking of, so I took off. We hit Lens. We took a left-hand turn to start heading towards Grand Junction after reaching Lens, and then I got a direct Zamab. So I've been direct Zamab with no changes for 100 nautical miles now. Oh. Goldsy. I gotta wipe this out of my eyes. I gotta wipe it out of my eyes. Because the smoke doesn't stay in place, it literally moves with my eyes. Yeah, just Goldsy has cigars in the back seat. That's all. It's nothing to worry about. It's just Goldsy in the back with his cigars. So, who's cooking in the back? Yeah. Alright, so, we are headed to Flagstaff. So, I got a link for you guys, because this is the Poutine Challenge. And what good would it be if I didn't tell you where in Flagstaff
contact Seattle Center 121.4
to get Poutine. So,
FedEx 1841 contact NorCal approach 133.905.
The Flagstaff Brewing Company, located on Route 66 in Flagstaff, Arizona, about 5.6 miles from the airport, has Poutine.
Alaska 1809, Seattle Center, Portland, altimeter
They-
3013.
Now, if you go there, it is just a very simple poutine out of Flagstaff. Fries topped with brown gravy, but they use mozzarella.
FedEx 1841, heavy,
I don't know. Seems interesting.
NorCal approach.
It's not cheddar cheese. They use
Correct.
mozzarella.
Vectors for the tiptoe visual runway 28 approach.
Hey, Slizzner. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. It's been covered frequently on your streams too. Yes, it has. I understand. But it's interesting. Goldsy, we cannot, just because we know the true origin of poutine, Goldsy, we've been there. We need to be open to people experimenting and encourage the poutineness. Poutineness? Poutiniosity? I don't know what the right word is. So yes, they use mozzarella. So down in Flagstaff, at the Flagstaff Brewing Company, you can get yourself a beer and some poutine on the Flagstaff menu. Encourage the poutininess. There you go. Maybe I'll use it for a stream title later on.
Number 2 Quebec Lima, report the Aspen Airport in sight. November 412 Quebec Lima, enter a left downwind runway 15.
I'll have to talk to Keith, Marcus. I'll talk to Keith about it in Vegas. It'll give us something to talk about. And you're flying a jet all over the western U.S. in search of poutine. Are you really worried what the correct word is? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
November 2 Quebec Lima, negative, not yet. I'll let you know when to switch to tower.
Yeah, I have had problems with the electrics
There's another
before.
aircraft calling was blocked, say again.
Sim Caesar, oh yes. Yes. I think I said this earlier. I said this on Marcus's stream earlier today. I know where poutine is. We're going to get poutine in Vegas.
November 434 Echo Pop Casper Ground, clear to the Page Airport.
And Marcus
Also
is going, and
departure-
Goldsy is going. And those are statements of
Transition,
fact, not
styled.
options.
Climb via the Civics, I maintain 14,000, squawk 6435.
Yeah, as long as there's an honest to God. Christine, Mrs. Falcon is going to Vegas. However, Mrs. Falcon has already said that she wants nothing to do with this whole crazy airplane Twitch thing, and is going to enjoy mimosas instead. So, I was told, or I was asked just the other day. I was asked just the other day who I was going with, and while technically I'm flying with Mrs. Falcon, I think I'm going to the conference with Marcus and Goldsy.
United 576, Phoenix Tower, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
I'm ready to eat poutine now. Yeah, I mean, Goldsy's an honest-to-God Canadian, and I'm as close to an honest-to-God Canadian as you could get while still being a U.S. citizen. So I was born and raised and lived about a mile from the Canadian border. So, also, Marcus, since you are here, sir, Mrs. Falcon wanted me to pass a message on. She is probably not interested in pools, but she is interested in brunches and mimosas. So perhaps pass that on to Mrs. MMC. So if there's something there, if that's something that she would like to do at some point. Food and beer, that's all you need. Hey, 2 Victor uniform, nice to see ya. Welcome everybody. Oh, we've got the
1809, contact Portland approach 118.42.
I'll pull that audio down just one little bit.
FedEx 1841 heavy, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
So I'm officially getting there very, very late Thursday night. I'm flying out after work on Thursday night. So I will be there all day Friday whenever I decide to wake up.
Alaska 1809, Portland approach. Expect visual approach runway 28 left. Report to Portland Airport and site when able.
And then I'm going to be there through Monday. So I'll be available all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. So that's I've got the entire time covered.
FedEx 1841 heavy NorCal approach to center maintain 5,000.
FedEx
FedEx 1841 heavy, a good rate down would be great.
So, a good rate down would be great.
Or to Quebec, Lima.
Jameson, that's funny, man.
Contact Aspen Tower 118.85.
All right, I need to start calculating top of descent. So, let's find out what our altitude is at our approach into runway 21. The altitude is 10,200. Yeah, we may have to do some live stream or Facebook stream or something like that from the Atlanta airport, Christine. I'll put something in Discord, but yeah, it's that may be one I might not make.
Or 412 Quebec Lima Aspen Tower runway 15 clear on.
So we're at 36,000 feet. We got to get all the way down to 10. That's 26,000 feet. That is about 78 or 80 miles.
United 576 Phoenix departure radar contact. Climb maintain global 210.
So Goldsy, I am a
FedEx
big
1841. Looks like you're direct to Eddie. Same intentions.
I am a big fan of Discord, Goldsy, because Discord is on my phone, and I already have all of you guys. Like, we're all on the same servers and things. So, and you can actually even call via Discord on the phone app, so you can actually make a voice call through the Discord app.
Fly present heading.
So, yeah, we can set some stuff up on Discord, but
American 1242, contact LA Center 133.55. Good night. American 343, descend via the Crazy 2 arrival.
I'm old, Goldsy. I'm old. Yeah, Marcus and I. There you go. All right.
2997 Phoenix clearance.
So we got 100 and...
That's 2997. You don't need to cold call clearance to get your clearance. Just call for clearance.
130 miles to go.
Zydog 1 departure, Zydog then is filed.
About 100 miles is so about 75, 80 miles, maybe 90 miles out. So we got about 30 miles to go before we begin our initial descent. Well, you're apparently more hip than we are. But yeah, Discord is going to be a great way, and this goes for anybody, right?
41, turn left heading 330.
People who are going to the conference, you know, my Discord server is going to be a really great way to get to know, you know, if I'm doing something at the conference, if I'm hanging out at the Pilot Edge booth or something like that, I'll post it in my Discord. So, if you're going and want to say hi to me, Discord is going to be a great way to do that. But I can't imagine that we aren't going to be able to find each other. It really is just going to be a question of timing and who wants to do what when.
And two Quebec Lima taxi the ramp the Alpha this frequency today. Luckily
for me, I am free most of the rest of the time. I love the paint, Marcus. Thank you very much. And hey, score a goal and drink a beer for us, buddy.
FedEx 1841 heavy cleared tiptoe visual runway 2 right approach.
Yeah, so I am really excited. Please don't do that at the same time. If you could actually score the goal and then pull the beer out of your hockey pants and drink the beer there, that would be epic. Because I'm sure you'd start a fight, but it'd still be epic. It would be legendary.
Over 434 Echo Papa. Runway 3 taxi Alpha.
So much for the guy that did it with a hamburger. All right, we got to get another flyby in for.
2997. Ground. Push on the Charlie's approved. Expect 26.
Got to do another. Ooh, right through that on fire smoky trail.
Oscar 1809. Thanks. Clear visual approach. Runway 2 left.
117 miles.
United 576, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
13432. I don't know if that was me or not. All right, so while we're up here, let's grab Flagstaff Tower. Flagstaff Tower is 13455. We'll put it down here in our second radio. And ground, just so we have it, as 121.9er. Exclamation point, quote, space, add, followed by the quote, and make sure you add a dash and the person's name who said it.
United 576 Albuquerque Center, climb maintain level 280.
Yep, there you go. You're either making contrails or you're on fire. It's hard to tell. That's a hell of a quote. Come on, Gozy, you can do it. You got this, buddy. Wins aloft equals cool. Yeah. Well, 2 Victor uniform. I'm glad that you thought that was cool. Wins aloft. That was actually very clever camera panning by yours truly. See, I have some. I can put on a show.
434 Echo Papa. Casper
Yeah.
Tower runway 3, clear for takeoff.
There you go. Absolutely, 50 points for something that will be disclosed at some point in the future. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, so we're 100 miles out. Really is time to start our initial descent. We haven't got any descent instructions. We're still quite a long ways from Albuquerque. I can give it another minute or two. But, we're close. Can I redeem that at my local flight club for a plane rental? Wow. You have very high expectation of Falcon points. you have very high expectations of what those will buy. Yeah, I'm sure they won't look at you like you're insane. Denver Center, November 143, Victor Tango. We'd like to begin our initial descent.
Number 3 Victor Tango, descend upon discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pause discretion on 240, True Victor Tango. Yes, if you do, please capture that live stream. We would all like to watch that.
Portland Tower 12377.
Every one of us would like to watch that.
Well, American 343 contacts Alex Center 132.25.
All right, so
4 Echo Papa contact departure.
Begun our initial descent into Flagstaff. About 90 miles from Zemab.
Number 434 Echo Papa, Casper departure, radar contact. Maintain 14,000, contact Denver Center 120.47.
Looks like we're going to get some clouds coming in. So,
Number 4 Echo Papa 120.47.
we're going to use our handy dandy ATIS player off of that we couldn't possibly receive yet to get an idea of what's happening at Flagstaff.
American 343 Salt Lake Center, Billings altimeter 3003.
So it looks like
1841 heavy, San
clear.
Francisco Tower 120.5. Good day.
Altimeter's really high. I'll have to print out some official-looking cards. There you go. Yes, official-looking cards with talons on them, please.
November 4 Echo Papa, correction, November 434 Echo Papa, Denver Center, climb, maintain flight level 2. San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land.
There you go. Yeah, this coupon good for 50 Falcon points, not to be used with any other offer. I think you should really have just stopped there to Victor Uniform. It's just not to be not for use. And just stop the sentence right there.
2997 Phoenix ground runway 26. Taxi via Charlie 8 Bravo.
See, that looks really good right there. I do enjoy seeing the clouds building. Yeah. Yes, cash value a whole bunch of that, and yes, but there's a Goldsy. Yes, you can buy them with use Falcon points to buy additional Falcon points. However, there is a charge on purchasing Falcon points. We charge 1.89% on each purchase of your Falcon points. It's a processing fee. Yeah, a $50 Monopoly bill with a bird's head on it instead of Mr. Moneybags. Yeah. But there you go. So every time you buy Falcon points, you end up with less Falcon points than you started with. It's perfect. You work for a bank, don't you? No. No, I don't. But I do see all the transaction fees that apply to to PayPal and such. I am well aware.
FedEx 1841 turn cross or continue all the way past 19er left and 19er right, and then turn right on Echo, join Charlie, and then uniform Zulu into cargo.
You notice how we can take one sentence and just keep the topic going and going and going. Yeah, it would get dull if we couldn't, Kurtz. we got to talk about something.
Standard
Man.
576, contact LA Center 133.55. November 143, Victor Tango, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
12845, Tree Rich Tango.
Flask 1809, are you on the south side today? Flask 1809, straight ahead on Echo, right, Echo 3, join Tango to the ramp, good day.
Albuquerque Center, November 143, Victor Tango, flight level 285 for 240. Damn it, not 4, descending. Descending
143, Victor
240.
Tango, descend pod discretion, maintain 16,000, Flagstaff, altimeter 3026.
Pilot discretion out of 16,000 and 3026. November 143, Victor Tango. It is, but see, now that you've mentioned it and pointed it out, you've just killed the whole conversation. It's like you've taken a bright light on it and you shined it onto the Falcons' points, and they've just vanished like they weren't actually ever there. I may be the only one that finds that funny. It's Kurt's fault, not mine. You pointed it out. That's what I said. It's Kurt's fault.
Delta 2997, Phoenix Tower,
But-
26, clear for takeoff.
So we are getting ready to come into Flagstaff. So we are planning the RNAV GPS runway 21 approach from the initial approach fix of Zamab. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We're going down. Makes me laugh every time, Christine. Yep, the stupid things I say. Oh, gladly. You've been blamed for far worse things than this. Yeah, haven't we all? Goldsy keeps getting blamed for the smoke in my cockpit. No, it makes me laugh. Don't be sorry. Trust me, if I didn't want you to play them, you wouldn't be able to play them. I enjoy them quite a bit, so feel free to use the audio commands at your discretion, and Goldsy, woo to you too, sir. Oh, now we're just in a repetitive cycle, Christine. In all fairness, 95% of the time I am. Oh, Goldsy. Yep. In all fairness.
November 189 Charlie Golf. Portland ground. Are you remaining in the pattern?
I was just in Colorado, but more yes. I don't think it's that kind of smoke. Maybe it is.
November 189 Charlie Golf, Portland ground.
All right, so what do we got? 50 miles to go, and down to 16,000. We're doing okay. Once we reach Zanab, it's a straight shot right in for runway 21. So not a long run. It's only about 10, 12, 14, 15 miles. So by the time we reach Zanab, we really do got to get ourselves set up for final here pretty darn quickly.
It's a 2997 Phoenix departure radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 210.
There are plenty of Twitch streams that have plenty of smoke in the cockpits. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, and Val puts on a great stream. What can I say?
November 189 Charlie Golf, Portland ground.
Yeah, I am not a smoker. I don't have any problem with it. I hope people people have a good time
November
with it.
189 Charlie Golf, right? So you're not remaining in the
But
pattern.
it's just not for me. Yeah. No, Val puts on a great show, man.
November
It's a lot of
189
fun.
Charlie Golf, contact clearance.
This guy that does Force of 7 and it's a big smoker too. Okay. Yeah. It's just not my thing. Right? It's just not my thing. I'm high on life already. God, that was a terrible slogan back in the 80s. Oh. Oh, going down into the
November 189
class.
Charlie Golf,
Oh, congratulations, Christine.
Portland clearance. I'm gonna need a little more than just what you gave me. I'm gonna need your aircraft type, your requested cruise altitude, and your direction of flight.
Do they have medical use in Georgia? Honestly, I don't have any idea. I don't know. Let me ask the expert.
November 189
Has Georgia
Charlie
passed a medical
Golf,
medical
departure
marijuana?
frequency 124.35.
Her response
block
is Georgia is in the Bible
5576.
Belt. No way in hell. Oh. Yeah, and Mrs. Falcon just pointed out another good line. We just got Sunday alcohol. Give us some time.
Number 189 Charlie Golf, feedback correct.
All right, so let's set this altimeter 30. What was it? 30. I don't remember. 3026.
That's the 2997 clear direct snowball and contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
All right, so we're gonna be down in we're not going to really be down in plenty of time. We need to step up.
November 143 Victor Tango, contact Phoenix approach 133.57.
13357 through Victor Tango. Honestly, when you're asking, it crossed my mind too. It crossed my mind too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I am not the best resource, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Phoenix approach, November 143 Victor Tango, 6,000 or 16,800, descending 16,000. Have Papa and would like to request the RNAV runway 21 approach.
American 343, I heard you loud and clear, but you were one of the 4 people that called up at the same time, so I had no idea what anybody was saying. Yeah, contact Billings approach on 120.5. Over 143 Victor Tango Phoenix approach. Cross Zanab at or above 11,300, cleared the RNAV for runway 21 approach.
Cleared for the RNAV runway 21 approach, cross Zanab at or above 11,300. True Victor Tango.
American 343 Billings approach. Expect vectors visual approach runway 28 right.
So starting to slow down.
Fly heading
if we can.
100. Set and maintain 9,000.
Lights are on, everything is good. 11,300. Did I just say 11,300? God damn. Oh, that's funny. Oh.
Delta 2997 Albuquerque Center, climb maintains level 340.
11,300 even.
May have, Charlie Golf, Boiling Ground,
may have left out a word.
CB Alpha.
I may have left out a word. That's too funny. Alright, so we're getting ourselves down to 11,300. We'll cross Zanab at 11,300.
And American 343, can you just confirm that you were going to be heading to Bobcat? Or was crazy the last fix on your star?
Vega Dog, no, man. We were actually making fun of smoke in my cockpit, actually.
American 343, roger. Descend and maintain 8,000.
So, we should be able to make a slight right-hand turn here shortly. We're going to start to slow down. What part of Colorado are you from, if you don't mind me asking? And don't give away anything too specific. This is the internet, after all. Colorado gets a bad rap. I always imagined it probably did. Of course, yeah, I was going to say, of course, you guys did name everything Mile High, so. Alright, so let's see, we are 10 miles, so let's keep up 150 knots to Zanab, so we'll start slowing down. It'll be fully legal in Canada soon. I did not know that. Doesn't surprise me, but I didn't know that. So the runway heading should be somewhere in that general direction off to the right-hand side here a little bit. Let's get 10-2 plugged in. Once we cross, we'll be able to step down to 10-2. Can't say I blame him. Can't say I blame him. Alright, we're clear of all of that. Let's go ahead and turn the icing protection off. We don't need that any longer. Although it's still cold out. It's only 2 degrees C, but we don't have any visible moisture down here, so we should be good. We'll check the wings, just make sure there's no ice buildup on the wings there. And we'll pop out our first notch of flaps. If you can't beat them, join them. There you go.
Southwest 5175, flight clearance on request.
Your wife is in the process of getting her card for Florida. Okay. Yeah, I would avoid trips to Atlanta then, Kurtz. The rules on all that stuff is so in the mix because the federal government has their heads up their butt.
So that's 5175, clear to the Denver airport, ensign 5, departure Hayden transition. Then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 3110.
Alright, here's our initial approach fix that we're coming up to. We're going to take a slight right-hand turn and drop ourselves down to 10,200.
5175, read back correct.
Aw, poor dogs. those poor dogs. So we're going to get a circle to land here. We're going to be slightly off in terms of the approach. The approach doesn't come down at the runway exactly right, unfortunately. I think, and I don't know if it's the scenery that's off or what here, but we'll have to do a little bit of a jog to the right, if I remember correctly, landing in Flagstaff here. I mean, what did the dogs ever do? Ten to
3, enter a right, downwind, and clear visual approach runway 2 right.
Alright, so we're approaching Fin Mall, and at that point we start our descent. Our
Number
descent
800 Delta Whiskey Oakland.
is...
Sorry, I didn't catch your request.
On a...
Your clearance on request.
I don't know what degree down this is. But we've got our final approach fix is minimums at 1 nautical mile. So it looks like our minimums is 546 feet. Which is 7,000
Charlie Golf, Portland Tower. Are you full length to a right? And over 189 Charlie Golf, Roger. It just shows me you're on altitude. Must just be a scenery issue. Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, so we're through
course
Fin Mall,
break.
and so we can start our descent here. I can't really. There is the airport. So it's a little far away still at this point. We'll start our initial descent down into the airport. And we got Flagstaff Tower on 3455. Woo! Yeah.
Southwest 5175 ground will assign the runway, but probably 34 right.
Alright, we're inside the final approach fix. Let's get the gear
Ladies and
out.
gentlemen, this is your captain. We're going down.
We are in fact going down. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Alright, let's, my airplane here.
Number 800 Delta Whiskey clearance available.
Oh, come on. Don't give it clearance now.
November 0 Delta Whiskey. Okay, I heard you the first time. Cleared to the Prescott Airport, Oakland, 2 departure vectors to the Oakland VOR. J1 to Avenal VOR. J6 to the Drake VOR. Direct.
Not pooping on anybody's cornflakes.
Try to slow down here.
Climb and maintain 10,000.
Oh, come on.
Block 5076.
Come on.
Remember 0 Delta Whiskey after Oakland, it's J1 to Avenal, and then
Jeez.
J6 to Drake. Otherwise, read back correct. November 143 Victor Tango, sorry for late handoff, towers 3455.
Tower 03 Victor Tango. Flagstaff Tower, November 143 Victor Tango, short final runway 21.
November 143 Victor Tango, Flagstaff Tower, runway 21, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21 for Victor Tango.
November 4 Echo Papa, go ahead.
Yep. We're going around. Too
Approved,
high,
trusted.
too fast.
Oh, I'm not too high.
Going
Watch this.
around.
We're going down. We're landing.
30, 20, 10.
American 343, contact Billings Tower 1127.2.
Billings Tower, American 343, inbound visual, 28 right.
American 343, Billings Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land.
28 right, clear to land, American 343.
Yeah, I was definitely slow there,
November
Vega Dog. So
189
we sort of
Charlie
plopped it on the
I
runway
don't think your transponder's on.
for sure. For sure. I had gotten myself too slow on the approach for obvious reasons. It was not the worst landing I've done, I promise.
Alright, now I got it.
Oh, now you got it, huh, Goldsy?
November 189 Charlie Golf, radar contact, say altitude.
Alright, where are we parking? Let's look to see where we're parking now.
2,500.
November 9 Charlie Golf, contact departure.
After departure, 9 drop.
That's not Goldsy. It
Number
sounds
2
like
Victor
it.
Tango, text straight ahead to the ramp. Have a good day.
Straight ahead, and we'll see you on the way out, True Victor Tango.
Delta 2997, contact LA Center 133.55.
Thank you very much, Kurtz. Appreciate it. Hey, Chili Willies, nice to see you, sir. How you doing? That sounded like Goldsy for a second in my head. I don't know why. I'm gonna roll up here and park at the administration building.
Number 189 Charlie Golf Portland departure. Roger, maintain VFR.
That's a
You're
terrible
actually
place
just
to
leaving
stop.
the trailer airspace now. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
So we'll just pull up over here to the administration building. Nice, Chili. Nice. This seems like a good place for us to park. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Let's go ahead and shut the engines down. We'll get ready for our second flight here in just a second.
Center descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, runway 26 transition.
I think the baggage cart's a little drunk. The baggage carts are always a little drunk. All right, let's go ahead. Engines are down. Generators are down. Let's grab our GPU so we don't lose power. We'll flip over to Flagstaff ground. And, yeah, let's kill some lights.
Oakland ground, navigates Zero Delta Whiskies at the general aviation area with Papa for taxi.
Oh, Kurt, that's a good one, man. This looks like a good place to park. I'm sure it's fine. That's
November
good.
800 Delta Whiskey, ground, runway 28, right taxi.
Chili, how did your stream go, buddy?
Wait, right, Charlie Bravo, 0 Delta Whiskey.
How did your stream go? Yeah, I mean, it's just a big parking area for, I'm sure, bigger planes than me. I probably should have parked over here on the right-hand side. I did not realize that. But welcome to Flagstaff, everybody. Welcome to Flagstaff. Have a great evening, Christine. Thank you for coming out tonight. We will see you next time. So our next leg is going to be Flagstaff to Palm Springs. Yeah, you successfully taxied at San Francisco without needing extra help. That's fantastic. Don't forget Winona. Yep. All right. So we're gonna do the Flagstaff 1 departure out of here. That's the plan. So let's get this route set up. Woo! Woo to you too, Christine. Woo to you too. Have a great night. So let's go ahead and I'm going to edit my route command here. Nope, that would be the add command button, which is not what I wanted to do. I want to edit. So we're going to be going from Flagstaff to KPSP. We are doing the FLG1 Oats.
Woo to you too.
Thank you, Sim Caesar, for those bits. I appreciate it, my friend. Oats to Victor 1-2. And then EED. And then we're doing the Cloud 1 arrival into Palm Springs if we get that clearance. But that's the route. So we'll go ahead and submit that. Woo to you too. That's great.
Oakland Tower, navigates Zero Delta Whiskey, holding short to a right, ready for departure.
November 800 Delta Whiskey, Oakland Tower, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, way right, 0 Delta Whiskey.
All right, so there we go. There's that. Now we got to come over to the wonderful folks at myflightroute.com and fill in our approach into PSP. So we've grabbed and we're headed down to the Flagstaff Brewing Company for their
Good evening,
their poutine
ready for taxi. We're at
before we head to Palm Springs. All right, any thoughts on cruising altitude? Would you guys like to stay a little higher or stay a little lower? What do you think? We are headed to the west, so it must be an even altitude. And it must be
Southwest 5175. So
you know, below
right, taxi be a hotel.
Below I don't know.
Taxi Hotel, Southwest 5175. Thanks.
Below 36,000 feet. Yeah, the plane doesn't go that high, Sim Caesar. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. As soon as we strap on the rocket boosters, we can maybe get there. Flight level 280. Okay. That looks pretty good. 280 looks fun and entertaining. A little lower, might get to see a little bit better ortho. Thank you very much, Goldsy. So 28,000 feet. It meets all of the MEA restrictions. Let me make sure that it meets the Cloud 1. Because I have to check Goldsy for some reason.
0 Delta Whiskey, contact departure.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Or departure 0 Delta Whiskey.
Goldsy's perfect as always. Alright, so following the flight plan.
0 Delta Whiskey, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Got some fuel on board. Let's go ahead and open up the doors, which we can do from the outside of the airplane. There we go. Nice little open the doors action there for you
Epic
guys.
0 Delta Whiskey, turn right, direct to Oakland VOR, join J1 and resume navigation.
There's our wonderful plane. I'm going to pull up a new craft sheet. We are headed to Palm Springs. As Pathfinder said, here's my chicken scratch. PSP. And Flagstaff 1 to Oats, and then Victor 12. So that's what we're going to want to use. I am going to, let's check. I don't know if Flagstaff has a clearance or not. So, do we have a clearance delivery? We do not. So we will call ground for our clearance delivery. We are already on the ground frequency, I believe. So, let's give them a call. Palm Springs ground, November 143 Victor Tango. Good evening, IFR to Palm Springs.
For 143 Victor Tango, Flagstaff ground clearance on request.
Excellent, thank you very much. So we expect 280. Flight level 280 is our top altitude. That's what we filed because that's what Goldsy suggested. And I'm flying
143 Victor Tango, cleared at Palm Springs Airport, Flagstaff 1 departure, Oats, and then as filed. Climb via SID, except maintain 13,000. Departure frequency 133.57, squawk 5616.
Cleared to Palm Springs, Flagstaff 1, Oats as filed, climb via SID, except for maintain 13,000. Departure frequency 13357 and squawk 5616, November 143 Victor Tango.
Eclipse 3 Victor Tango, read back correct.
We'll see you in a minute.
343 taxi via Alpha and Juliet to the ramp.
Alright.
Alpha Juliet to the ramp, American 343, good day.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got that all done. Let's jump in here, go all the way to the top, click there, and remove to the end.
0 Delta Whiskey, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
At Oats, we will do a departure. So we'll load a departure off of 2-1, the Flagstaff 1. Nothing special there. It is dinner time indeed. It is well past dinner time here on the east coast of the United States. If you are on the west coast of the United States, please enjoy your meal.
Epic 800 Delta Whiskey, Oakland Center, climb maintain, flight level 310.
Victor 12 will take Victor 12 to... Somewhere in here is EED. There it is. There's Needles. And then we're going to add a waypoint to KPSP. And we're going to load the arrival. So as of right now, at least, excuse me, as of right now, We're landing and taking off on 3-1 at Palm Springs. So we're going to plan the RNAV Yankee for 3-1 left from cloud. The Needles transition. Cloud approach. So this is what we're planning. So Needles to you, babe. Yeah, which is correct. From you, babe, goes to cloud. And then there's a little bit of weirdness here. So from cloud, we should not be going to thermal at all. So we will remove thermal. Remove the second cloud, because we should be going cloud to Weimer and then Rioch and all that stuff. I have no idea why that was taking me to thermal first, but that's why we check these things. So there's Palm Springs, all loaded up, nice and pretty. We have fuel. We've been refueled. So we're good there. Not going to run out of fuel on our way. Goldsy, are you actually working now or working shortly? Because we are headed into LA. Five 616 is our transponder code. All right, so we're good there. All of those things are good. Let's go ahead and disconnect the generator. You're working towers right now. You move up to center in 50 minutes. Okay. All right, so ground disconnected. The GPU is off. Let's go ahead and start the engines. Get ground and tower right there. Departure frequency is 13357, which we've got right there as well. So we're good on all of our departures.
Salt Lake Tower, good evening. Southwest 5175, holding short runway 34 right at Hotel 1.
Southwest 5175, Salt Lake City Tower, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 5175.
All right, so we've got our generators on. Our altimeters are set. Second generator on. Check, check, check. We are good to go. Taxi lights coming on. Hey, Maverick, how are you? The stream is still up and running. It is always still up and running. If the stream disappears, just refresh. Unfortunately, on Thursday nights, there is some congestion in the Twitch world, and for whatever reason, my stream gets hit, and I don't drop any frames, but the server disappears on me from time to time, which is incredibly frustrating. Yes, Twitch is twitchy. That's correct, Goldsy. Alright, so All of that's good. 1,000 feet. We're going up to 1,300 feet per second. And let's get ready to taxi. But first, Flagstaff 1 departure. So we take off, make a left-hand turn, and we intercept the Flagstaff 172 course. So I'm going to dial in 1385 into our nav radio. 11385. We're going to start in our navigation, and we're going to put in a course of 172. And that will allow us to come back in and reset that. We're going to turn left to a heading of 146. To re-intercept that direction to Oat. And yeah, should be amazing.
Southwest 5175, contact departure.
Departure, Southwest 5175.
All right, let's look around the plane here. Make sure that there's nobody next to us. And we'll get this bird turned around.
Southwest 5175, Salt Lake City departure, clear to contact, climb maintain flight level 230.
We don't need no pushback.
Southwest 5175, you can cancel the speed restrictions.
We do need more power, though. Flagstaff ground, November 143, Victor Tango, ready to taxi you with Papa from the General Aviation.
143, Victor Tango, Flagstaff ground, runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
21 via Alpha, 3 Victor Tango.
American 12. 42, contact Phoenix approach, 125.6.
Pushbacks are for amateurs. Yeah, there you go, man.
American 1242, correction. Contact Phoenix approach on 128.65.
Alright, so we're going to take a left-hand turn on Alpha here.
For 434 Echo Papa, contact Denver Center, 118.57.
Getting some weird flashing off of that. That's not a whole lot of fun. We'll look up here for a second and see if it goes away. Unfortunately, it's not.
2997 Salt Lake City Center, Roger.
All right, so I'm pulling back on my on the stick because we got wind coming down and to our left, and I'm also
American
turning left into that wind.
Phoenix approach, expect visual approach runway 26, Phoenix altimeter 3000.
Keep us from getting pushed around too much.
Or 434 Echo Papa, Denver Center, Roger. Southwest 5175, contact Salt Lake City Center, 128.72.
That is
Southwest 5175,
not
correction,
a
133.77.
That's not a fun flashing effect there. I don't know what's causing
Southwest
that.
5175, sorry, I misspoke there again. It's 135.77.
We'll just get out of here as quickly as we can. How about that? We don't need no stinking run-up area. Let's go.
Southwest 5175, Salt Lake City departure.
Here's
Salt
Alpha
Lake City
2.
Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
One more to go. As we hustle down the taxiway here. Yeah, V1 rotate. When I saw us getting up towards like 35 knots, I slowed down
Cessna
just a
189,
little
Charlie
bit.
Golf, Portland approach. Roger. I'm not tracking a 189 Charlie Golf. Are you VFR? Are you just looking to land at Portland? November 189 Charlie Golf. Roger. Make sure that you lead with that, because when you say you're requesting a visual approach, it makes it sound like you're an IFR aircraft. Squawk 5, tree 14, and maintain VFR.
35 knots is half the cruise speed for the Eclipse. Yeah, it is. All right,
We're
so
434 Echo Papa, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 4000, page altimeter 3016.
Flagstaff Tower, November 143 Victor Tango, holding short 2-1 at Alpha.
November 143 Victor Tango, Flagstaff Tower, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
2-1, clear for takeoff, November 143 Victor Tango. All right, let's get on out of here.
Alaska 2632 with information Foxtrot, like clearance to Portland.
Alaska 2632, capital clearance on request.
All right. Coming onto the runway, landing lights are coming on. And we're on the roll.
Alaska 2632, clear to the Portland Airport via radar vectors Red Bluff, and then as filed. Maintain 9,000. Expect level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 4566.
80 knots.
Alright, Alaska 2632 is cleared to Portland via radar vectors Red Bluff, climb 9,000, expect 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 4566.
Up we
Alaska
go.
2632, read back correct.
Gears coming up. Making that right-hand turn. Heading of 146. And then intercepting that radio. Climbing to 13,000 on the radio now. 50 Falcon points for that takeoff. Nice. Nice. Start building up a little bit of speed here. Get the flaps in.
Three Victor Tango, contact departure.
Over to departure, 3 Victor Tango. Phoenix departure, November 143 Victor Tango, 10,600 climbing, 13,000 Flagstaff 1.
November 143 Victor Tango, Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000, November 143 Victor Tango. So still hand flying this thing at this point, which is why it still seems kind of bumpy. And we're going to climb and maintain 16,000. And yeah, let's go ahead and pop the autopilot on here at this point. And we'll get that all squared away. There is a very successful departure out of Flagstaff.
For 189 Charlie Golf, radar contact. Verify you have Portland Airport in sight and say altitude.
We're gonna cross Oats at or above 10.5. That won't be a problem. We've already got our climb and maintain 16,000.
For 189 Charlie Golf, roger, contact Portland Tower 118.7.
As we reach Oats, we're gonna want to sync our heading as we get closer to Oats. So 176.
Remember 189 Charlie Golf, Portland Tower. Roger, proceed straight in runway 28 right, report 2 mile final.
And as we get close to Oats, we'll transition from the radial to from our navigational radio to our sky view.
We're 597 Delta Whiskey, NorCal approach, squawk 1526.
Goldsy, that's good, man. That
pop, advise you have the weather at Page, expect visual approach.
That and a quarter will get you 25 cents. $16.7 DME is out. So we're definitely getting close at this point. So we will pop into heading mode at this point. And back into nav mode on the sky view.
We're 597 Delta Whiskey, radar contact, proceed inbound to San Jose altimeter 3020, maintain VFR.
And we're going to get ourselves a nice level off here. We are at 16,000, so we're still under there, but lights can come off. That's good.
Delta 2997 crossing Evo at maintain 15,000 Salt Lake
outside
City,
air temperature is negative 10. So we'll get some ice protection on because we're sitting right in these clouds.
American 1242, contact Phoenix approach 120.4. For 3 Victor Tango, climb and maintain flight level 180, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
134.32 and up to 18,000 through Richard Tango. Uh, 18,000.
Cessna 8055 Mike North Bend ground clearance on request. You need to check your flight plan actually. It looks like the route you have filed is incorrect.
Albuquerque Center, November 143 Victor Tango, 16,000 for 18,000.
Number 143 Victor Tango, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, true Victor Tango.
Rank 1242 Phoenix approach. Advise you have the airport in sight at 1 o'clock and 10 miles.
Alright, so here we go, folks. Climbing up.
Number 9 Charlie Golf, runway 28 right, quarter line. Or 434 Echo Papa, instead of maintain 10,000.
Just going to make sure that we don't burn our engines up as we get into this climb.
Number 597 Delta Whiskey, contact San Jose Tower 124.0.
As much as Goldsy likes fires.
Somebody else called you blocked.
We'll put it into vertical speed
1242,
mode for
Clippers
the
approach
moment.
runway 26.
And we'll watch our angle of attack and
597
airspeed
Delta
while
Whiskey,
we're
San Jose
in
Tower, proceed straight in runway
while we're in
30
a
left, report
in
2
this
mile
mode.
final.
The speed will keep coming down, and eventually we'll hit 150 knots.
We're 3 Echo Papa advising you have
Once it
Pedro
hits
inside
150
12
knots, we'll
o'clock
go back
and
into the
16
indicated
miles.
airspeed. All right, so up we go.
We're 4 Echo Papa, Roger, FR cancellation received, squawk and maintain VFR today.
Up we go. Hope everybody's doing really, really well. Did somebody say fire? Yeah, I said we didn't want a fire, Goldsy. Did not want a fire. But just for reference, I do have the I do have
055 Mike Roger, clearance on request.
I do have the left engine fire and right engine fire buttons available. Yeah, I put it into indicated mode, Goldsy, and it pushed all the engines to 101%, or both engines to 101%. Stuff started flashing, red indications popped up. It was bad. So I had to very quickly take it out of indicated climb because it was going to light my engines on fire.
We're 9er Charlie Golf, Roger, taxi via Alpha, Victor, and Kilo to the ramp, remain this frequency.
You should have switched those guards open. Yeah.
Roger, taxi straight into the ramp today.
There you go, Goldsy. It's ready, just in case.
Number 1055 Mike, clear to the Foxtrot Oscar Tango Airport, North Penn 6 departure.
There you go.
Transition, and then as filed. Maintain 7,000. Departure frequency.
I should not be tempting you, or should I?
1.4, squawk 6761.
I should not be taunting you. Alright, so now that our speed has come down to 154 knots or so, we will transition back to indicated airspeed mode and continue our climb at 150 knots. I don't care, man. Just let me get close enough that I don't mind. Just let me get close enough that I can actually get to Palm Springs so that I can land with you. Yes, speaking of poutine, it's a great
1242, contact Phoenix Tower 118.
Great idea. In fact,
grade 00 Delta Whiskey, contact LA Center 133.55. Or 7 Delta Whiskey, runway 30 left, clear to land.
Get a little flyby action.
Contact Denver Center 133.67.
Sim Caesar just in time to see the flyby, buddy. Just in time to see the flyby. Alright, so Palm Springs International. We've talked about Palm Springs International before.
Southwest 5175, Denver Center, roger.
But just to remind everybody, if you live near Palm Springs and want to go get poutine, you can head just a little... How far away is it here? Let's see. So it's 3.7 miles. So grab the car from the FBO and drive 3.7 miles along
5 Denver Center, roger.
Along North Palm Canyon Drive to the Draftsman. The Draftsman Palm Springs, you can get perhaps one of my favorite poutines on this menu, or on this entire challenge. For $15, which is pricey for poutine, you can get
Alaska 2632. No,
You ready
that
for
was
this?
Alaska 2632, correct?
short rib poutine.
Alaska 2632, Capital Ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Whiskey Alpha.
So, French fries, melty cheddar cheese curds, and foie gras gravy with short ribs on top.
American 1242, Phoenix Tower, runway 26, go to land.
Now, Goldsy, I don't know about you, but short ribs may be my favorite food of all time. If you do them
7
right,
Delta Whiskey, taxi to the ramp via Golf and Victor, remain this frequency.
might be my favorite food of all time. You're going to combine that with cheddar cheese curds and foie gras gravy. It is going to be damn good. So, you know, if you ever make it to Palm Springs, check out the Draftsman for $15.
Southwest 5175.
You could take it up a notch. You know what I mean?
No problem.
You could take it up a notch. This is crazy good. So, there you go. Palm Springs is all fancy with their poutine. See, that's exactly why I'm doing this, Goldsy. If you're traveling anywhere in the Pilot Edge coverage area, let me know. I have a poutine restaurant for you. Well, almost anywhere. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go. Rent a plane and take a hop down from Vegas. Alright, so we're on Victor 12 at this point, and we're just cruising along all the way up to 28,000 feet. We're almost there. Almost there. So check out the Draftsman, and we'll check out that mustachioed plane, Jacques. Bye, plane. Nice to see you. So we got
aircraft calling, say again.
a little ways to go yet, but we should be heading for Los Angeles here shortly. So good. I know, Sim Caesar, right? I know, right?
For 1055 Mike, North Bend ground, runway 4, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Somebody's burning the poutine. Quick! Turn off.
Southwest 5175, roger.
Quick, somebody get the poutine out of the oven. Get the poutine out of the salamander. So, at some point, my my CFI will teach me what to do when there's smoke in the cockpit. And on that day, Goldsy, you will be sorry.
American 1242 taxi via Bravo 8 and Charlie 8 Charlie. Say your ramp.
Sim Caesar? He is French after all.
American 1242 Roger taxi via Charlie 8 Charlie ramp. Remain this frequency. Good night.
But all the instruments are still in the green, so, you know, it can't be that bad. Yes, someday.
Victor Tango, contact LA Center 133.55.
3355. Thanks, Strong Arm. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who's controlling in Los Angeles tonight. Los Angeles Center, November 143, Victor Tango. Good evening, flight level 280.
Ecos 143, Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center. Good evening.
Well, good evening to you too, ma'am.
There are 832 Papa Whiskey, contact SoCal Bridge 134.2.
That seemed like a little bit of an early handoff, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind one bit.
Skywas 3340. Contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8.
We're just hanging out here in the air, flying along.
Piper 832 Papa Whiskey, SoCal Approach, Burbank, altimeter 3009er.
Yep, we're headed for Palm Springs. Right now we are on Victor 12. And we're headed for Needles. So Needles, if we've leveled out. Let's see here. 190 knots seems kosher. Auto throttle seems to be wanting to do 190 knots. So if we look, waypoint information, we go to the VOR, we plug in EED.
Go 3340, Bakersfield Approach, altimeter 3009er.
We see that we're about 200 nautical miles away.
And expect visual approach, runway 30 right.
You're still 60 miles out of ZLA airspace, but that's not uncommon if there's no traffic between you and the border. Okay. Still, Gold, so you got to be at least a little impressed that I knew that I was still quite a ways outside of the ZLA airspace. That I had enough situational awareness that I was surprised by the call. Right? Oh, look at that. Nice little gaps in the clouds. Seeing that ortho. Hey, I was impressed that I knew that I was far enough away that I thought that was early. Yeah. Yeah. Words are hard, Sim Caesar. Words are hard. I did not know how hard words were until I started doing this. Words are definitely tricky. They get me all the time. I think at this point, though, we are past most of the clouds. This jet does have a side stick. There it is right there, in fact. So I do find it funny that they labeled 2 out of the 3 buttons on the top here, though. They labeled 2 out of the 3 and left the last one completely unlabeled. And I presume this one is to fire the missiles. LRM's coming in. Hey, Jack! How are ya? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, I had nightmares about sensor lock and LRMs last night. Thank you very much. Smoke in the cockpit. You're welcome. So, here, I gotta link this up here. So, if you don't know, hey Iowa, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So, if you don't know, Jack and I are both fans of BattleTech. It's a brand new strategy game that came out. It's by the same folks that publish XCOM. It's got a lot of similarities, except for it uses, instead of aliens, it's big stompy mech robots. It's a really good game, and it's a lot of fun. Jack and I have both been fans for years and years and years. And we both picked up the game, and we played last night. We just did a quick skirmish between the two of us. We played 2 games. The first game was really, really, really close. Jack pulled off a really nice maneuver with a flamer to shut down my mech, my heavy mech. It was close though. The second game, we played on a different map, and Jack grabbed a long-range assault with, like, multiple mechs with long-range missiles and all sorts of stuff. And I grabbed the close-up melee one. And then, of course, I picked the map, and the map has... this map, it's great. It has a cliff in it. And literally, Jack set up on top of the cliff and just waited for me to come to him. And at some point, I had to make a run for it. And as soon as I made a run for it, Jack absolutely annihilated me. But it was a really good time. So, when are we going to stream it? We're thinking about streaming it on Monday. So, still a few days between then and now. So things may happen or whatever, but yeah, thinking about streaming it on Monday. I might stream some of the campaign over the weekend, just to have it out there. But it's a fantastic game. It's not super expensive, and if you like strategy games, this is a pretty good one. And Jack, I don't know if you saw, but they just put out a. They just put out a plans for the future, and so they're talking about a couple of changes, which I think will be good, and they're talking about perhaps an expansion, so extending the story. So it's gonna be good. The game's gonna be around for a long time. Hey, chill.
Yeah. 76. Thank you. Established final approach course, contact San Luis Tower 124.0.
Yeah, yes, Chili. That's what happens.
If BattleTech has
Just
flybys, I'm in.
established on the final approach course. The circling doesn't is not considered part of
Sim Caesar, that's fantastic, and thank you for the bit, sir.
No specific guidance for it.
You haven't played a game until you fought Jack with a lightsaber at Bradley Airport.
Coast 3340, thank you for
Okay.
the approach runway 30 right, and you can just go ahead and line up on a downwind, a right downwind. You'll be able to bring it out as far as you need to for descent.
I suspect that's more odd at Bradley Airport than it would be at Las Vegas. I'm just going to throw it out there.
United 576, so since the radial that you're tracking does not change after you cross Morro Bay, that is your final approach course. That's considered the final approach course. So once you're established on that radial to Morro Bay, which is also your
I believe you
as well, that is when you become.
What did the armed guards with the machine guns have to say about it? Is what I'm wondering.
No problem.
And
There are 2 Papa Whiskey, Van Nuys Airport.
Hey, Chili, you know,
and 1 0
it's-
miles reporting side of patch of weather.
It's awesome. You know, they give out press keys to all the affiliate streams with like 8 people that watch them.
There are 2 Papa Whiskey remain outside Burbank
Kappa.
Charlie airspace.
Hashtag terrible stream.
Van Nuys Tower 119.3.
May have been a factor. Yeah. Yeah, they don't give anything to people who are partnered.
Skyros 3340 contact Bakersfield Tower 11881.
Partner overrated. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so we're on our way to... We should calculate a top of descent. We really should. We're getting close. Alright, so let's look at the Cloud 1 arrival. There's not a lot there. We're going to get descent handoffs all the way down. However, we are at 28. And Cloud at 7,000. So 28 minus 7 is 16. Multiply that by 3. It's about 50 miles before Cloud. So yeah, there's a good long distance to UBabe. So we got plenty of time, because UBabe is like 81 nautical miles. So we're good. We are good. So yeah, we were playing BattleTech, and it's a great game. It's available on Steam. It came out a few weeks ago. Obviously, you can click the link that I posted earlier. But if any of you guys are playing, Jack and I are looking for more folks to play with. So if you're in the community and you're hanging out and all of that fun stuff, it's a pretty easy setup to jump in and play. And Jack and I are looking for folks to hang out with and have fun shooting long range missiles at. And you know, I like to have my mechs punch other mechs in the face, so I'm more of a melee guy. So it's kind of fun. Had a really great time. We just laughed and had tons of fun. Oh gosh, Goldsy, no, we're terrible. Victims, no. No, we've been fans of the game for a long time. That does not mean that we are good at it. Does not mean we are good at it in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of like my ability to fly these planes, Goldsy. I make no bones that I am too busy with everything to get really, really good at a game. But Goldsy, you should pick up the game. You seem like you might be into strategy games, Goldsy. You seem like you're sharp. Chili Willies, you can use all that partner money you're getting. Pick up a copy of the game. And I'm pretty sure that we can create flybys for you, Sim Caesar, if we need to. I'm sure we can figure out how to do a flyby. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way, Goldsy. Pretty much the same way. I like lots of different games. I like playing lots of different games on lots of different systems and platforms. But yeah, I'm not a huge FPS fan myself. It's too much of that quick reaction. You know, you get one-shot snipe from all the way across the map, and that's no fun. So, I did play a little bit of Overwatch for a while. I was in the Overwatch beta, helped him test it, but it's just not. It was a great game, but not my thing. Yeah, Chili. No. No, sir. No, sir. Although I will say, some of that stuff is pretty impressive to watch. Some of those folks are crazy about how they'll build you right into a wall and then drop a grenade on your head and kill you. It's crazy. So the best part about this is I think I have flown this route or something similar to this route before, and if I remember, this is the route with that sketchy approach controller, right? Yeah, I can't play Fortnite. It's too much for me. I get overstimulated playing Fortnite. Too many colors and bouncing and all of that weird stuff. I am good. But Battletech, you can grab a beer or a scotch or whatever is of your pleasure. Sit back and relax. And have a couple of drinks while you walk big giant stomping mechs around, and then part of the funnest thing of the whole thing is to watch them get knocked over. They're hilarious when they get knocked over. Right, Jack? When you knocked my Atlas over and it fell into the ground. You wish ArenaNet didn't ruin Guild Wars 2, you'd still play it? I'm sorry to hear that. I played Guild Wars 2 for a little while. Tried it out. Didn't have the sway. So You're drunk and playing Rocket League. Have fun, Jack. Nothing to be sorry about, man. Nothing to be sorry about there at all. No, but Jack took great pleasure in knocking my assault mech, an Atlas, a really big, heavy, powerful mech, over, and then killing the crap out of it. They started giving everyone max level boosts if you bought the expansion. No expansion discount for people who bought the game originally. And that's pretty standard, though, for... I mean, I understand what you're saying, Chili, but that is a pretty standard progression for those style games. It's almost a tax on the player base that stays up on it. That said, World of Warcraft at this point really does need those character boosts. They never give max level boost. They always give you the previous expansion's level cap, so you never get all the way to the top of the current expansion until like the very end, like now when the next expansion is coming out. So there's a little window that will help you get caught up, but Yeah, I'm sure they were trying strategies to get people to come in and...
Papa Whiskey, taxi to the ramp by Alpha, you can remain this frequency.
Yeah, they're trying to get people to come into the game and all of that, right? Game devs, or publishers even, it's probably not even game devs, it's probably the publishers, do crazy things when games don't make expectations in terms of money. And they spent a lot of money developing Guild Wars 2. And they
846, Limburg clearance on request, standby at full route for you. Last I checked, 737-900 was not a heavy, so you don't need to put that in front of you, and just confirm you are slant Alpha.
So, yeah.
846, roger, just confirm your equipment suffix is slant Alpha.
So yeah, it, you try to do the best that you can.
846, clear to the Los Angeles airport, Pebble 6, departure, Seal Beach, transition direct, climb via SID, accept, maintain 10,000, departure frequency 119.6, squawk 4576.
So, Dovetail, yeah, I mean, Dovetail just got beat, to be honest. I mean, they just got beat. There's clearly a market for the products, but they just got beat. Is what it is. It's too bad. It's too bad. When that stuff happens, it's tough on developers and teams and things like that.
119.6, and it's climb via SID, accept, maintain 10,000. The rest of your readback is correct.
It's tough on the little guys there, you know.
846, readback correct. Or 143 Victor Tango to send and maintain flight level 240.
Send 240, True Victor Tango. Not 240, 24,000. And let's do it on the hop. There we go. Plug in 210 knots. Yeah, so developers always take the short end of those sticks, right? It's too bad for those guys. I'm always sad when a project cancels, even if it's not good, and because it's just the way it is. It's the way it is. But I'm super happy that that BattleTech came out. That it's a really good game.
November 143 Victor Tango, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
12635. Have a great day. November 143 Victor Tango. Los Angeles Center, November 143 Victor Tango, flight level 255, descending 240.
November 143 Victor Tango, LA Center, good evening, cross cloud at maintain 11,000. Palm Springs altimeter 3002.
3002 and cross cloud at 11,000, 11,000, True Victor Tango. Okay, so we got 11,000 down to cloud. And, we don't really need to go down. Well, let's slow that descent rate. Just no need to go clamoring through there like a, yeah. So cloud's a couple of miles past you, babe, so. We'll slow the descent rate a little bit. Ortho's looking good tonight. That's awesome. Very happy with how that's looking tonight. So, yeah, I'm obviously not a game dev, but I am a software developer. So, the thing about Guild Wars 2 was that it was supposed to be the World of Warcraft killer, right? I mean, they really developed it as a strong counterpoint to World of Warcraft. And that didn't happen. And when you invest that kind of money and then have such a poor showing, yeah, I understand, Shelly. I understand. I know what the problem was. I played it. There is no end game. But it's tough, and I don't understand why developers of large MMOs haven't figured this out yet. But if it were me, if I was well, so you're always going to have some of that. You're always going to have some of that. But if I was a developer that was coming into the market space to make some sort of large online RPG style game, I would invest 1/10 of the time on the leveling process and all of my energy and effort into the end game. Because no matter how much time you spend on, I mean, I'm going to make 1,000,000 quests, and everyone's going to level to, 50 or 60 or whatever the number is, right? It doesn't matter what your number is. People are going to be done in a week. Leveling is something that just takes time and gets in the way. Stop investing money in that, and invest money in a really amazing solid endgame.
Going ground right 20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo.
Yeah? Yep. Yeah, and Final Fantasy is doing well. I've heard great things about it, to be honest. Buying story is another great way. I mean, people, I think...
Yeah, you have San Diego Limber ground.
I will say that that's probably my one disappointment with...
November 846, Limber grounds. You're on taxiway Bravo. Make sure you never push back onto an active taxiway without getting permission beforehand. Runway 27 taxi via Bravo.
I will say that is my biggest disappointment with BattleTech, is that more of it is not voice acted. In this day and age, it is, in my opinion, almost inexcusable to not have your campaign voice acted. There are amazing, wonderful voice actors out there. Just go get them. Was one of the problems that that Destiny 1 had, was that there was a pretty good story in the codexes and information in the codexes, but there was no voice acting in any of it. Everybody just skipped it. It was terrible. If you want people to understand your world, have them experience it, not, So, if you're doing game dev, game design, you've got to have people experience the world. You can't have them read about the world. Nobody has time for that nonsense. At least in my opinion. At least in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's sort of you know, for whatever. But I don't know. Publishers choose what to spend money on, and clearly, you know, the expansive success of things like Fortnite and all of that stuff says that there's a genre out there that doesn't give two hoots about anything. I mean, gameplay is really key, so I don't doubt that at all. .505 Assassin, how you doing tonight? Good evening. Welcome to the stream as we come into as we start to come into Palm Springs here. Sorry, it's getting a little late. My brain is turning into mush. And we're talking about video games and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's popular. It's extremely accessible. It has really good gameplay. The gameplay is unique and fast and awesome. Overwatch has the same success.
846, Limerick Tower, wind 27, clear for takeoff, wind 320 at 10.
Overwatch has the same success. There's no story in Overwatch, the game. They're building the story all outside of the game and letting people consume it that way instead. But you can pick up a copy of Overwatch and play it without ever knowing anything about the story or the world and never caring, right?
8712 Delta John Wayne Tower, wind 220 at 4, wind 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
So there's clearly money in it, right? I mean...
143 Victor Tango connects SoCal approach, 126.7.
126.7, have a great night. Through Victor Tango. Alright, so let's pull up the Palm Springs ATIS. Palm Springs ATIS at 0253 Zulu. Wind is 290 at 8, visibility 10, skies clear below 12,000. Temperature is 29, dew point is 3, altimeter is 3005. I should probably set that up. 3005. And yeah, using visual approach into 3-1 left and right. So we have all of that. And we want the RNAV Yankee runway 3-1 left approach. SoCal approach, November 143 Victor Tango, 12,300, descending 11,000 at cloud. I'd like to request the RNAV Yankee runway 3-1 left approach, and we have Mike.
143 Victor Tango SoCal approach, Palm Springs, altimeter 3005, cross cloud at 11,000, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 3-1 left approach.
Cross cloud at 11,000 and cleared for the RNAV Yankee runway 3-1 left approach. And we'll be keeping an eye on our engines.
Roger. 8712 Delta, connect SoCal departure.
Zerg forever, you're an ace at Fortnite. Congratulations, sir.
8712 Delta, SoCal departure. Good evening, radar contact. Climb and maintain 4,000. John Wayne,
alright,
3011.
gonna remove this. Remove that thermal waypoint. We're not going there anymore. $500 feet per minute. Nice and slow on our way down to cloud. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations, man, on being an ace. Nice to see you, Zerg Forever. And
November 846, SoCal, departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
As I continue to say to you every time I see you, my life for ire. I was a Protoss player. I don't know if you've ever caught that in Marcus's streams or any of that, but yeah, that's me.
Rate 712 Delta, turn right, heading 310. When able, proceed direct, Seal Beach VOR, resume on navigation.
Were you, I haven't played StarCraft in a long time, though, to be honest. I really love the idea that they came out with StarCraft of having the two-player co-op StarCraft in StarCraft 2. That was really good, and damn, my voice is just dying on me here tonight, so I apologize for that. If you were Terran, I wouldn't speak to you. There you go. Bunch of manby-pansy tank Russian Terrans. Alright, so we're at 11,000. Our next step down is 7,000 from Cloud. Oh, we got a little bit of a load there. There we go, 7,000. So we'll get ready for that. Yeah, I always like the campaigns better than... I played a lot of the multiplayer when StarCraft 2 came out. I did all right. I got up into like the gold level. So I was doing okay. Not great or anything, but you know, not bronze league either. So I was playing at the gold ranks for a little bit. If Zerg Forever, have you seen the new BattleTech game? And I'm going to start on this again, but if you are a fan of strategy games and you have not seen this game, go check it out. I was suck at plat. Alright, descending 7,000. Got to cross Weimar at least lower than 8,000. And then we've got a 5,300 maximum coming up, so we'll descend 5,000. So it's BattleTech is a big stompy mech game from like the 90s, 80s. I don't know, our teenage year, or at least my teenage years. Really, really great game. Amazing strategy game. Sort of, it's published by Paradox, which is the same publisher that published XCOM and all of that stuff. Really, really good game. I'm having a ton of fun with it now. Alright, there's Palm Springs over there, somewhere. We'll keep flying the approach. Four miles to Weimar, or however you pronounce it. After we get to Weimar, we're gonna you played a lot of World of Tanks, yeah. So think instead of actual real tanks, really giant, tall mechs. This is much slower. This is turn-based strategy. So it's more like XCOM and stuff like that, right? So you move your mechs in it, but it's a little bit better because it's got alternating turns and an initiative order and all of that fun stuff. So it's pretty good. So we'll just continue our descent down to 5,000. And we'll go ahead and slow down to 200 knots. Because the max is 210. And Palm Springs Tower is 19.7, so let's get ready for that. $19.7. Ground is 121.9. Yeah, so World of Tanks is... I played a little bit of World of Warships for a while, and it just wasn't for me. Plus, the company's got some interesting business practices. Alright, so 5,300, dropping to 5,000. And let's go ahead and use this opportunity to slow to 180 knots as we level up.
Rate 46, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Next step down is 4,000 to Tivik. Go ahead and plug that in. Get that ready to go. And at this point we can drop out our first notch of flaps.
Okay, first of all, if you're connected to the network as November 846, that's the call sign you have to use. If you want to use Delta, it has to be DAL 846, and the frequency is 128.1.
So let's go ahead and say 170 knots. So we're starting to push the engines a little harder here as we come into Palm Springs. Got one last turn at Tivik, and then we're a straight shot into Jissop, and then right for the runway. Go ahead and get our landing lights turned on. Sim Caesar, first of all, I'm curious. A flyby on approach. How about that, Sim Caesar?
Rate 46, okay.
Right over the top.
Rate 46, you always want to check in with your altitude with a new controller. The Los Angeles altimeter 3012, cross Seal Beach at and maintain 7,000.
First of all, Sim Caesar, what? What you got, buddy? So, of course, as you come in here, take a look at the scenery. This is Greg's scenery. Can I do a flyby on landing? No, I probably can't. I am not that good.
SC seal of approval.
I feel like I'm pandering now, Sim Caesar, but thank you very much for the bets.
Rate 712 Delta, connect SoCal approach on 134.9er.
Thank you very much for those bits, sir. I appreciate it. Oh, Goldsey was reprimanding somebody and said, started with "first of all." Yes, that's Goldie's strict voice. First of all.
3712 Delta SoCal approach, LE altimeter 3012.
2,900 feet is next. I want to see if the sky view is going to grab this or not. And we are descending. So it did grab the glide slope information. See if we cross Jessup at 2,900 feet.
143 Victor Tango, connect Palm Springs Tower 119.7.
Over to Tower 3 Victor Tango. And our decision altitude tonight is 734. It does, and it puts you right up against these mountains off to the left. I mean, look at this. This is like you're so close to these things. Palm Springs Tower, November 143 Victor Tango, 3-1 left.
143 Victor Tango, Palm Springs Tower. Good evening, wind 290 at 8. Runway 31 left, clear to land. Hope your gear comes down.
3-1 left, and I hope so too. 3 Victor Tango. Yeah, okay. Alright, autopilot outlet off. Let's see here. And Palm Springs Tower, November 143 Victor Tango. It's like you knew something we didn't. We're not getting a gear indication. I'd like to fly by the tower and have you take a look for us, if you don't mind.
143 Victor Tango, roger. Cleared low approach, runway 31 left, and I'll take a look for you.
Cleared low approach, 31 left, and after, if we could request to just stay in the pattern.
143 Victor Tango, roger. Make right traffic.
Right traffic after the low approach, 3 Victor Tango. All right, let's get down here and give the folks a show, or at least a good the tower a real good look at what's happening here.
712 Delta, VFR traffic 11 o'clock, mile and a half southwestbound, altitude indicates 3,700, type unknown. Number 846, expect runway 25 left at Los Angeles. Your choice, the visual or the ILS. 846, roger. Expect the visual approach from my 25 left.
How's that for a low approach tower? I'm underneath the tower level right there. How's that? Power in.
One 143 Victor Tango, gear looks up to me.
Affirmative, 3 Victor Tango. Making right traffic, we're going to try to cycle the gear. See, this is why you want to stick around to when Goldsy and I are on a... the network's not so busy, we get to have some fun. Alright, let's make a right-hand turn here. Watch that angle of attack. That's awesome, man. Alright, so there should be an airport right over there. I love this. It's great. Hey, I'll belly land it for you if you want. I don't have a problem with it. And Palm Springs Tower number 143 Victor Tango. We're at midfield downwind. It looks like our we're getting a good indication on gear now.
143 Victor Tango, roger, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 290 at
31 left, clear to land, Victor Tango.
Rate 46, connect SoCal approach 124.9er.
Alright, so we're just flying the pattern here. Wouldn't mind seeing a nose gear failure? Well, stick around, Sim Caesar. There's a very good chance.
November 846, SoCal approach, good evening, fly heading 330, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright, flaps to land.
It's 4,000 for 846.
Overturn that just a little bit. Right hand turn into the pattern or into the final. I'm probably a little high here, to be honest. Wind is coming. Lose some altitude of the slip there. That was not a pretty slip, but this is a terrible, terrible approach.
Rate 46, descend and maintain 3,000. 20. Rate 712 Delta, connect SoCal approach 134.2.
That's a lot of runway behind me. That's a lot of runway behind me. Oh, we're into the runoff area. Uh-oh.
Rate 712 Delta, SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 3001. Expect a visual approach runway 8. Just let me know if you have another request.
That wasn't good.
Number 12 Delta, expect that. 143 Victor Tango. You can exit left when able, taxi to the ramp via Whiskey, or you can take the next highway interchange if you like.
Oh, we're certainly thinking about driving all the way down, but we'll left onto Kilo and Whiskey to the ramp through Victor Tango.
Rate 46, turn left heading 230.
All right, so that was such a that was such a shame that I did it such a poor. Well, yeah, no, it's a display. I mean, you really shouldn't roll out all that. That was poor. That was poor. I got too high in the pattern, and so I think I was actually up to like almost 2,000 feet. Well, I was at 2,000. I don't know. I just did a short approach or something. I didn't have my angles right, and I was going too fast after I started the descent. So I don't mind being critical of my landing performance. It's completely fine.
Grade 712 Delta, fly heading 290 vectors to final.
But that was fun.
Grade 46 Los Angeles Airport, 12 to 1 o'clock, 10 miles.
That was fun.
Grade 46 Roger, clear visual approach with 25 left.
The I do wonder, Goldsy. I do wonder what would have happened had you not said anything at all. I wonder if you had just failed the gear, whether I would have noticed it and gone through the proper sequences and all of those things or not. I encourage you to feel free to not tell me and fail my gear again at some point in the future. But that was fun. Thanks, Sim Caesar. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the bits and for coming out tonight. It was a really great time.
846, connect Los Angeles Tower 120.905.
You failed the actuator back when I was by cloud. Nice. There's no indication of that I would have missed, right? I mean, you just wouldn't know until you tried to put the gear down, correct? Or did I miss something?
Los Angeles Tower, November 846, with that looking on the visual for 25 left.
November 846, LA Tower, good evening. The wind 250 at 11, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left, 846.
Well, welcome to Palm Springs, everybody, and enjoy the amazing scenery by Greg, GPB 500. As we forget that the engines need to be at like 60% in order to taxi. But this scenery is unbelievable. This is one of my favorite sceneries that he's done. And that terminal building is nuts. Yeah, he does amazing work. All right, and so into the ramp area here. Well, there you go, guys. Vega Dog, you got it. I don't think there's any indication except for not getting the 3 green when you attempt to lower the... There's that nose gear collapse. See if you can keep going. Oh, I can keep going. I can't steer, but I can keep going. I can keep going in one direction. Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, you guys are in for a show tonight. You're in for a show. I think you ought to light both the engines on fire there, Goldsy. Smoke in the cabin. Tires are blown. I got him running for you, Goldsy. Go ahead. Oh, there it is. We got the engine fire. Arm the bottle. Everybody evacuate.
Los Angeles Tower, 846 is clear of 25 left.
Oh.
12 Delta, turn right heading 320.
Quick, everybody out. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, thanks everybody very, very much. I hope you're all having a great day.
846, Roger. Turn left on
thanks
hotel,
for coming out to the
25
stream
right
tonight.
I'll have further for you in a minute.
I am going to get out of here. We are...
Turn off the hotel, Mike.
Gonna throw you guys over to let's see here. Who's doing what right now? Let's check some things out. Looks like a good guy. A guy that I like very much, has a lot in common with me.
Don't get me wrong.
You can hear him.
That much.
You can hear him. He's probably gonna be streaming for a while, so we're gonna throw you guys over to Brad M. So go say hi to Brad M. Thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. I've been Jay Falcon. Iowa, Goldsy, Sim Caesar, Vega, Chili Willies, Jackal, Marcus, everybody else, Maverick, who was here earlier. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.